Hey guys, Joe Miles here with Mission Whitetail and Osseo Gear. About every 2 years we'll do a head-to-head bow test, and we're looking at these bows based strictly on a whitetail tree stand bow hunter. We want, a compact version bow that's easy to move around in a tree. And what we've done, in the past we've done Mathews against Hoyt, because in our opinion those are the top tier bows in the industry. And out of all of our testing, they test out in our testing better than other bows. But this year we're going to throw in kind of an up-and-comer, or I guess you could call it a tier 2 bow, but hear really good things about the Prime. I've never shot them. So this year the bows that we're going to be using are the Prime 1 Inline. We've got the Mathews V3X, and then we've got the Hoyt RX-7. Now, all these bows have been tuned and set up exactly the same. They are the bare bow. Wayne and Shane at Jeffries Archery, that's where we are today, have got these things set up, center shots, the weights, the draw lengths, everything identical. So it'll be an apple to apples comparison. There are some things that are a little bit different, like the Inline here, Prime, has a 7-inch brace height. The V3X has a 6-inch brace height. And then the Hoyt RX-7 has a 6¼ inch brace height. So there'll be a little bit of different, it'll be a little bit different. Let's see, what else? The arrows we're gonna shoot, they are 350 spine, and each bow is gonna get to shoot all 3 arrows, and they weigh 423 grains. Again, I might be off there, we'll add it in the description. And we're gonna test only the things that are truly measurable, like shootability and draw curve and those type things. That's in the shooters, what individually people like. But the things that are measurable, that are actual facts, would be the physical weight of the bow, the speed of the bow, and then how quiet they are. So those are the 3 things we're going to be testing today. And to start with, we're going to get the physical weight of all 3 of these bows. All right, the first one we're going to weigh is the RX-7. 30-inch axle to axle. The advertised weight of this bow is 3.9 pounds is the advertised weight. Now we have added a whisker biscuit, but we've added a whisker biscuit to all 3 of the bows. And the scale, it's a simple scale, but it's going to be apples to apples because they're all getting weighed on the same scale. This is saying it's coming in at 4 pounds 6 ounces. That is for the Hoyt RX-7 with an advertised weight of 3.9 pounds. All right, I'll hand you this one, Wayne. Next is the Prime 1, the Inline. Also, the whisker biscuit right here is on it. And the advertised weight of this one, Kev, is 4.3 pounds. And it is also 4.6 or 4 pounds 6 ounces. Thank you, sir. Shane, appreciate that. And the last one is the Mathews V3X, 29, advertised weight of 4.47 pounds. Again, it's got the same whisker biscuit on it. Did the other ones have tags on them? All right, so I need to take this tag off. Don't want to rip the tag.
It's Mathews, it won't matter.
Oh, yes, it will. All right, here we go. And it's coming in at 4 pounds 8 ounces. So overall, a little bit heavier, 2 ounce heavier bow. All right, so we're gonna do our speed test now. All 3 bows are set up exactly the same, 70 pounds or 70.2 pounds. 28-inch draws exactly, and this arrow is total arrow weight of 428.8 grains. And we're going to shoot all 3 of these arrows so we get an average speed of each bow set up identically. .288. Same spot. .288 even. Again. .287. All right, next up is the Prime Inline 1, also set at 70.2 pounds and 28 exact draw length with the whisker biscuit. All 3 bows set up exactly the same. I'm standing in the exact same spot, shooting the exact same 3 arrows. .272. .273. .273. All right, Mathews V3X. I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but set at exactly 70.2 pounds draw weight with a 28-inch exact draw length. Same 3 arrows again. .285. .285. .286. All right, guys, we brought all 3 bows back to the ICO headquarters, back to our shop, because we didn't want target impact. We've got a ability to shoot 50, 60 yards here. We did go ahead and put a sight. We're going to start with the Hoyt, but I am in the exact same spot. I'm going to stay anchored in right here for all 3 shots. Actually going to be shooting my hunting arrow, and we'll shoot all 3 of them out of all 3 bows. And then the decibel reader is going to stay in exactly the same spot. We got it taped in there and it's not going to move. So this should be 100% apples to apple comparison. First up, the Hoyt RX-7. .86. All right, I haven't moved in the exact same spot. Second shot with the Hoyt. $87.7. Third shot with the Hoyt. $86.1. And one note is this is picking up the loudest sound, like I'm talking right now, and the bow going off is louder. So as you can see, it's not moving at all. But then if I clap, then it goes way up. All right, we're on the Mathews now, the V3X. Everything's set exactly the same. $80.1. $80.2. $80.2. So it's considerably quieter than the Hoyt. All right, we got the Inline 1 Prime. $82.6. $82.6. Ready?
Yep.
82.1. All right, guys, so we've done our test on the Prime, the Mathews, and the Hoyt. And once again, the Hoyt and Mathews are pretty much a step ahead. And they were so close. The Mathews was about 9% quieter than the Hoyt. The Hoyt was 2 feet per second faster. That's just so close that we really wanted to do, some more testing. So we actually went back in the archery shop yesterday afternoon and then again this morning. And what we found was the Venom, the aluminum Hoyt, basically matches up identical to the V3X Mathews. 30-inch axle to axle. The Mathews is 29 axle to axle. The brace height's a little bit better, 6 1/4 on the Hoyt. And the speeds were exactly the same. And the sound was within, I think, 1.5 decibels of each other. So they're basically the same. I wasn't going to do this. I told Kevin before we even started this review that I was going to leave how it felt, dead in your hand, because that's such a personal thing. I was going to leave that completely out of the test. But now it has basically come down to that. I really like the draw cycle of that Hoyt. I really like the way it shot. I only shot it probably 30 or 40 times. I've shot Mathews the last 2 years, and I shot Hoyt before that. And the performance is so close that I think it really does boil down to which one you shoot better and which one you can draw better. You know, that's a muscle memory thing, and you can get used to whatever you shoot. But if one really does feel better and you're able to shoot it better, then that's probably the bow you ought to go with when the performance is so close. So what I've done is I ordered one of the 30-inch axle-to-axle Venoms with the 70 to 80 pound limbs to match up with this V3X, and I'm going to shoot them both for about a month. For the next month, I'm going to shoot them both, and then I'll sell whichever one I'm not going to hunt with. But to be 100% honest, right now we are still kind of on the fence. I love this Mathews bow, and I loved my VXR, but man, that Hoyt felt really good. So we're going to test them out some more, so there's really no conclusion right now. Stay tuned, and I guess in about a month we'll reveal which one we're going to go with. But thank you guys, really appreciate it.